Here with head coach Shonda Stanton after the final day of the BAMA Bash. Talk about this last game overall against Arizona.
Well, it was a tough way to end a challenging weekend. But the one thing that I liked is at one point in time, very early in the game, it looked like that could get out of control. And I was pleased that Dixon responded. She settled in. She continued to grind and fight. What we're asking out of her is a lot. She's going out there and she's getting the game ball quite a bit in a short turnaround against top competition. And what an amazing thing when she goes out and she is focused and competes, what she can do, what she can accomplish. So I was pleased with our group that we responded and we hung in there and we kept it close. But by all means, where I'm disappointed is I want them to expect great moments and I want them to expect more out of ourselves and what we're capable of doing and really believe in themselves more. Zirkle gets on, steals second, steals home. These kids can do some incredible things, and then Dice comes up and just tattoos the ball to right center for a double. We've got an incredible group, and I want them to realize that and really step up to the occasion and the challenge. But, I would say the one positive I would take away from today is we continue to fight after a very long and grueling weekend.
Talk a little bit, too, about Taylor McCord and just the weekend she had, especially behind the plate.
That's probably the biggest bright spot on the weekend. I am so impressed. My staff is really impressed with her. Just her maturity, her development back there, her growth. That is such an important and instrumental position in our game, outside of the circle. And she was huge for us. And then she's stepping up at the plate. We need somebody to be able to hit behind Dice. And so I'm really impressed with what she did. She made the all-tournament team as well as Dice and Alicia for her play out there. We couldn't ask any more out of what we got out of McCord.
Now, what can this team look forward to learning from this going into next weekend at Campbell?
Well, it's a journey and it's a process, and we can never play to our record or the scoreboard, and so I would much rather come down here, play the level of competition that we played, get beat up a little bit, understand that we got to continue to work, and then take the bright spots of the things. We put up a good amount of runs this weekend against top competition. We're in a tie ball game with BAMA into the 7th inning, who's 4th in the country. We gave Arizona 2 good games and 2 good matchups. Obviously we got our butts handed to us last night against Tennessee. But outside of that game this weekend, there were a lot of bright spots. And so as coaches, we're going to focus on those bright spots. We're going to build on those. We're going to keep coaching them up. But I want this group to expect greatness. And I want that competitive excellence and that belief in themselves to raise. Once we do that, this group is going to regroup and we're going to win a lot of ball games.